Hello, welcome to my video again. Today I'll be doing question 8 in IGCSE Past Year Paper 060623 October-November 2018 series. Variables x and y are such that when y squared is plotted against e to the power of 2x, a straight line is obtained which passes through these 2 points, and find y in terms of e to the power of 2x. So when a question tells you that these 2 parameters, when they plot against each other, a straight line is obtained, it means that we can actually relate these 2 parameters, y squared and e to the power of 2x, in this form where this is the y-axis here. The y squared here represents y, and then the a here is the gradient, and then the e to the power of 2x here become the x-axis, plus b the intersection of the straight line obtained as it cut through the y-axis. To be more clear of what the question is trying to say, you can always draw out their relationship in this way. So because this is a straight line, all you have to remind yourself is that the y squared here, it becomes the y-axis itself, and then the e to the power of 2x become the x-axis itself. And after we plot this out, it becomes clearer to us that the coordinates over here doesn't necessarily mean x and y. The x coordinate over here directly represent the numbers on e to the power on this axis, which is e to the power of 2x. So to find the gradient a, all we have to do is to carry out our usual way, where y1 minus y2 or x1 minus x2, and we obtain 3. And then all we have to do is to sub in 3, and then remember that we don't have to square root your 12.1 anymore, because this is just the y itself now. It's on the y-axis, it's y. And then multiply by the x coordinate over here in this bracket, and the x coordinate here directly equals to e to the power of 2x, because now the x-axis itself is e to the power of 2x. Just see it as the x, and this will be the y-intercept. So all we have to calculate is the y-intercept b. To find y-intercept b, again, we just sub in, and then we just have to carry on calculate it, and then we'll be able to find both the gradient and the intersection of the straight line. And then because we have to write y in terms of e to the power of 2x, rearrange your equation over here after you sub in the unknown a and b. And then to get y, we simply have to square root the entire expression on the right hand side here. So just put the square root. Remember to put positive and negative, because the square root, you might be getting a negative value or a positive value. Just remember to put a sign in front of here, and this is how you will be getting your 3 marks for the first part of this question. Moving on to the second part, find the value of y when x equals to 3. Pretty straightforward, because we have obtained the y here. This is only a 1 mark question. Make sure you rewrite the equation down from the first part, shift it down, and then simply substitute the x over here into the x inside here. Just sub it in, tap your calculator, you will be able to get this answer. Where the numbers may go on forever, it's best if you write the entire thing down before you put it in 3 significant figure, so it's easier for you to check back your answer as well after you have finished your paper. The last part of the question over here, we need to find the value of x when y equals to 50. Again, we need to make use of the equation. This expression here we find in part 1. Simply sub in the y that we have here, the numerical figure 50, into y. So it becomes 50 equals to square root of 3 multiplied by e to the power of 2x plus 1. Then you carry on your normal calculation. You get rid of the square root by squaring both sides of the equation. Square of 50 is 2500, and square of the entire this equation here will give us the equation here without the square root. Since we got rid of the square root, we'll be able to shift the 1 here on the right hand side to the left hand side. It becomes 2499 equals to 3 multiplied by e to the power of 2x. And again, we proceed on getting rid of the 3 here. So I got 833 when I divide this 2499 over by 3. You may press your calculator to obtain this answer. And to get rid of the e here, you may always use ln, because ln e will give us 1. And then when you use the ln here, you will be able to shift the power down at the front or on this left hand side, you may say. And when you put the ln in front of this expression, you have to always put the ln in front of the other side of this equation as well. So make sure you put the ln here. And to proceed on finding the x itself, we will be dividing 2. Divide the right hand side of this equation by 2 to get x alone, and you may get a really long answer again. Of course, you may write them all down. It's best to write them all down before you simplify to 3 significant figures, so examiner knows that how you get your 3.36. And this is how you get your answer for question 8.